Hi, and welcome to William Jessup University. We are so excited that you are here. My name is Pam Jimison, and I am the Educational Technologist. I teach a few courses in the Education Department, but my main job is helping faculty, that's you, or staff, that's you. And I help you with the technology that we have available on campus. So let's take a look at your IT training. You have received your username and password. The first thing that I want to show you is our school intranet, my.jessup.edu. You will go ahead and navigate to my.jessup.edu. I suggest that you use the Chrome browser. If at any time during this video you need to try it in a separate window or stop and catch up, go ahead and press the pause button. Do what you need to do and then come back and press play again to continue. The first thing that you will want to do is to log in to my.jessup.edu. Up in the right-hand corner, you'll see where it says Welcome, please sign in. Go ahead and click that and enter your username and password. Then log in. The next thing that we will ask you to do is to go in and change your password. So you'll go back up to the top, right-hand top of the page where it says Howdy and your name. When you hover over it with your mouse, you will see that you get a drop-down menu. And at the bottom of the menu, it says Change Password. Go ahead and click this and change your password to something that you will remember. Please note, it needs to be 8 characters, a mixture of letters and numbers. Again, 8 characters, a mixture of letters and numbers. You will be asked to change your password every 6 months, so please make a record of it. Now that you've changed your password, I will show you a little bit about my.jessup. You have some links right here in the middle, and as I hover over them, you can see them. In the on-campus section, you can take a look at our athletics and our campus safety. If you need parking information or forms, you can find it here. You can also report a crime or report a missing person. You may want to look at some of our chapel videos. Please check out the EdTech blog. I'm going to go ahead and open this in a new tab for you. This is the blog that I write, and I like people to keep up on it so that you can see what the latest tech trends are. Recently, I wrote about reaching introverted students. Please note that I did win the 2014 Must Read Higher Ed IT blogs for EdTech. I was in the top 50, so that was exciting. You also have some other tools here. 21st Century Skills, 24 of my favorite apps, apps for students, an instructor's toolkit, Moodle, and right now we're on WJUintro. Skipping back to our intranet, the other one I want you to take a look at is towards the bottom where it says IT. This is where you can submit a help desk request. If at any time you have a problem with your computer equipment or some type of technology, you can place a help desk request ticket very easily. Also, if you have a problem with any of the classroom equipment, such as Panopto or the podium computer or the projector, you may call us at 577-2345. That's also listed in the classrooms. Or you can email helpdesk@jessup.edu, or you can come here and place a help desk request. We're always here to help you. You may want to look at the employee links. These are located here, and your specific academic departments. Some of them are listed here as well, so take a look at those. The links along the top, you have Crossroads Cafe. So if you want to see what is cooking. Go ahead and click on our cafe. If you haven't been in there to eat, it's a real treat, pardon the pun. Has great food, farm to fresh all the time. Your employee ID card you can load up here at Crossroads Cafe and put money on it so that you can use it in the cafeteria easily. Here is our cafe. Notice that there's a link that says load money. So you can click that if you would like to load money onto your ID card. Skipping back to My Jessup. The second link is email. My email looks different than yours, and that's because I've customized it. You may have used Google Gmail in the past, and Gmail can really work for you in many different ways. It can help keep you organized, it can filter out mail for you, and it can filter in mail for you. You have a compose button along the left-hand side. You may have a chat window down at the bottom. My chat window happens to be over on the right, and this was just done through my settings. When you press compose, the nice thing about Jessup is you can easily start typing in someone's name, and all of the names of Jessup people will appear, or people in your contacts. This is including your students. If you would like more options for formatting, click the A down at the bottom. This will give you more options where you can change your font size, colors, and more. Then, if you decide that you don't want to send this email, go ahead and click Discard Draft. You also can click Shift and the arrow key, and this will bring the email into a new window, so that if you want to open up something on a web page and click that open to the side, you can do that easily. I will go ahead and press Discard. If you don't discard your drafts, you'll end up with a bunch of drafts in here. The other nice thing you can do is create labels. So scrolling down, you can see you have a button that says Create a New Label. And this is what I have with all these different colors. These are all labels. You can kind of think of it as a file folder, although really it's just putting a label on something. So let's say I wanted to take this and I wanted to drag it into my personal folder. I can drag it and now it's in there. And it moves out of my inbox. The other thing that you need to know about is this settings area. So when I click settings, I'll click settings again. Now you can see that you have many options in here. Go ahead and take a look through all of the general settings. Remember, if at any time you want to stop this video, open up a new window and do this to practice, that would be great. Then you can come back and press continue on the video. Notice that I uploaded a picture. It's visible to everyone. General area. You may also enter your signature. So if you have a certain signature that you would like to appear at the end of your emails, you may place that here. Then if you ever go on vacation, you can create a vacation responder, choose the first day of vacation, the last day, and that can be sent out for you. Whatever you do, make sure that you press Save Changes. You have labels. Inbox is an important section, and this is where you determine how you want your email to appear. You can have a priority inbox, an unread first inbox where it puts all of the items you have not read first, a starred first, important, or the default. In the labs are testing grounds for experimental features that aren't quite ready for prime time. They may change, break, or disappear at any time. But you may look through any of the labs to see if you want to try them out. One of the labs that I had was placing my chat window over on the right-hand side. Forwarding. If you have another email address, you may add a forwarding address here. So you may look through the options here as well. Some people like to change the theme of Gmail, and you can see that I have a cyclist on mine. So you can choose from different colors, from different high definition themes, or a custom theme. And that's what I chose for mine, was a custom theme, and then I put in the word bike and just searched for a bike picture. So go ahead and personalize your mail account. Where this mail button is also, you have a drop-down arrow where you can add contacts, you can look at your contacts, and you may add tasks. The search feature is always a great part of your mailbox. If at any time you can't remember where something is, you can type in a word here or a person's word and search. There are advanced features by pressing the little arrow on the side. The next thing you'll want to do is look at the little 9 boxes up in the top. These are your Google apps. These are the apps that you have. Mine says Plus Pamela because I have finished my Google Plus ID. We suggest that you go through and complete your Google Plus ID. That will give you greater capability with video chats and using the Google Hangout. If you do not complete that, you can still use those in a little bit of a limited version. By completing the Google Plus profile, they ask for your name and birth date and a little bit of personal information. So it's your choice whether you want to complete that or not. We have our mail. We have our drive, calendar, sites, groups, and contacts. So the 2 that I'm going to show you today are the calendar and the drive. When I click the calendar, this is the school calendar, and I'm just going to give you a very brief overview. I do have training for you that is placed on Moodle where you can get more detailed instructions. Basically, in order to put something on your calendar, you just click, say what the event is, and press Create Event. If you want to add more details, you can press Edit Event. By doing this, you may enter guests and press Add. You may also enter a location and a description. Down at the bottom, you can choose a color and reminders to remind yourself by email in 10 minutes and to remind yourself by text in 30 minutes. By the way, if you choose that, you do have to have your phone set up with your email account. That is done in the email settings. The other item that's useful with the calendars are other calendars. You can add a coworker's calendar very easily to your calendar. I suggest that you start typing in Ed Tech, and you should see the Ed Tech calendar. This is the training calendar. Add it to your calendar so that you can see when the training dates are. Here's the new week. My Ed Tech calendar is green. I can easily toggle on and off to see the calendar. You can also type in any faculty member or person's name. I will show you Judy Rentz. That's my boss. Judy has her calendar, so I've added her to my calendar. And right now I don't see any of Judy's events. But if I want to easily check her calendar, I just click her name. And there's her calendar. It shows to me as busy, but I know if she's off at a meeting or not. And I can easily toggle on and off her name by clicking it to check her calendar. You have options at the top. You may look at a day view, a week view, or a month view, or 5 days. You may also see your agenda. If you click the More button, you can easily print. I like to look at the week view. Now I'll go back up and we'll get a quick overview of the drive. Google Drive is a couple of things. First of all, as a faculty member or staff, you have 30 gigabytes of room. You can put a lot of stuff in your drive. That's great. Make sure that you organize your drive by folders. So you would press the Create button and the word Folder to create a folder. Then you can place items inside folders and organize your drive. Your drive does two things. In your drive, you can use it as a cloud storage area. So again, you have 30 gigabytes of room. This little upload button, you can upload files or folders from home. So you would go home, open up your computer, internet, hooked to the internet. You can go to your mail if you want to. Go to myjessup.edu, click Mail, then just click, here I am in Mail. Remember to click the little drive icon. It will bring you to the drive. And in the drive, then you can upload any of your files. So if you have PowerPoint files or your syllabus or something you're working on at home, using Drive is great because you can open up anything that's in your drive at school, at home, on your iPhone, on your iPad, any place that you have the internet, any other computer, you can have access to all of these materials. You no longer have to carry around a little thumb drive. So you can upload things into your drive. The other thing that you can do is you can create items in your drive by pressing the Create button. You can create documents, presentations, spreadsheets, forms, drawings. You can even press Connect More Apps, and you will see that there are many, many apps that work easily with Drive. And no, I don't know what all of these apps are. You would have to just test them and see if it's something that you want to use. Please note that some of them do require a subscription that costs money, so you will have to check them out individually. Here's my classroom drive. You can see that I just keep things in folders, and then I put all my materials in here. So again, it's a great way to have access to everything. There's different views for your drive. You can have a list view up at the top, or you can have a grid view. So we've gone over several different things. The next thing we are going to go to is the faculty portal. So I will go ahead and I will go back to my Jessup. Up at the top, you have Faculty Portal. At the Faculty Portal, first type in your username, then type in your password, and you have to select the term. Then you can press Login. You will always come up with this screen where you will need to press Accept. There's only a few things that you'll need to do in the faculty portal. One is to take attendance and to enter your final grades. You may also need to enter your course books in the faculty portal. You can click My Courses and gain access to your course. So you see I have several options. Course textbooks I would click if I want to enter my textbooks in here, which you will need to do. If you click email, you'll be able to email all your students or just selected students. You may also email them from your Jessup email account. When you do your final grades, you'll click this Direct Grade Submit to submit your final grades in the class. You can click Class Roster to see the students in your class. And if you'd like to print out their picture, you can click Include Photo. Attendance entry is where you can take attendance. You can choose the date. We'll load the weekly attendance or daily attendance, and then follow the directions. Under My Information, you may want to update your office hours, your address, and you can view your class schedule. Now I'll go back to My Jessup. Next, we'll look at Moodle. Moodle is our learning management system. In Moodle, students can turn in homework, check their grades. You can place links for discussion posts, what you're doing each week, and it's a great way to connect with students 24/7. When you go to Moodle, let me go ahead and log out so I can show you what it looks like. There's this little section right here that says Log In. Right above it, it says Online Support. If at any time you have a problem with Moodle, something isn't working, you would click the Online Support and submit a ticket. If it's a question of you don't know how to do something or you want to try something new, you would contact me, Pam Jemison. First, you'll go ahead and log in. Once you log in, you can click My Courses. In the middle of the page, you will see Site News, so anything new, make sure that you read it here. When you click My Courses, you will see the courses that have been assigned to you. If you don't see anything here yet, it's because the registrar does not know that you are teaching the course yet. This often happens with new faculty, so don't be worried if that happens to you. Just make sure that you contact your department head and let them know that you have no courses on Moodle yet. Once you get courses, you will have access to your Moodle training. This is where you'll want to learn how to use Moodle. So you would click the button Moodle Training and go through the entire training. There's also EdTech Resources, which gives you training on Turnitin, which is our grammar and plagiarism checker. You can also get additional training for the Google Apps. Then you have Moodle 201, and Moodle 201 is an advanced Moodle training. So if you want to learn more, click Moodle 201. You should also have the practice course, and the practice course is just an area where you can practice just about anything. So the practice course is great to go to and test something new before you go to your regular class. Please go through the Moodle training. After you've gone through the Moodle training and you would like some more help, then please contact me and I will be happy to help you, or come to one of the many Moodle training sessions, which we won't cover today. Really, it's just a lot of information you've gotten. So here we are, back at My Jessup again. As a review, you have your mail, your library, Moodle, faculty portal. That is all, and welcome to William Jessup.